Well, my involvement in 7 is a lot. You know, I still do a lot of design work with those guys, and you know, I talk to them quite a bit. Like, we were just working on some designs right now and some stuff for the future. And you know, I think for me, like when I started this company, you know, a few years ago, you know, I had a vision of changing it and making sure that that we created something different, and it wasn't just about, you know, always trying to make a dollar. And I think the designs and the whole fitting of motocross gear went out of whack. Like, I think a lot of these companies, wouldn't say they didn't put effort into it, but it was definitely it was old school. And so when we came in, we started with the compression stuff and the lightweight, four-way stretch, all these different things. And it's been nice to see it evolve, and we continue to do that. And then to see other companies kind of step their game up too, it's been kind of it's been nice to see that too. A lot of people don't like the whole copying thing. I look at it as flattering. Like, you know, the whole goal of creating 7 was to make the whole industry better and all that. So I don't look at it as an event. So it's been good. Yeah, no, I for sure the way the riding has been, and watching these guys, and it's not only just their technique, it's the training facility, it's the way, you know, the training, the speed. My uncle's back there making a lot of noise. Like, you know, it's a lot of things that I see that, you know, watching these guys, you know, grow up and I would say imitate, but I guess to help to watch how I grew up in riding, and to see that kind of transition into you know, where they are today, and how much better the athletes and the amateur guys are, is pretty cool. And like I said, not only just the riding and the style, it's the training facilities, it's the style, it's the gear, it's a lot of things. It's cool, and I like to think I had a piece of that, and it's definitely it's cool. And kind of having him around, it's I guess it's kind of, think of the words, unbelievable, in the sense of we watch races, we watch YouTube, and he knows that's Daddy on TV, and then hopefully one day as he gets older, if you remember, Daddy's just not like a fat golfer that shoots in the 70s. He was actually a good motocross rider at one time, so it'd be good. Yeah, well, the Nike 6.0s, I think they got too expensive for even Nike to keep making them. Yeah, there's around, I think Roger has a pair in his office. I think I have a few pair over here, but yeah, it was a concept that I think when we started it, I think it was just to make a statement, knowing Nike and knowing how they operate. And I don't know if they ever had any serious agenda of actually creating a boot. I wish they did, but you know, the closest thing is 7 here, what we got here. So I don't know if you'll see a 6.0, but you might see something here in the future, and hopefully it's us that's creating it. Yeah, with Aaron taking 7, you know, the way it happened is, I was kind of bummed when it happened, because I didn't know about it. You know, but at the same time, like, I never thought they were going to retire 7. It's not even what I wanted. I just kind of wish I would have known about it. But I mean, you have to get a single digit, you have to be a champion, so he's already represented it to be able to have that. It is weird seeing the number Yamaha number 7 out there, but you know, I hopefully he, you know, continues. I know he had a rough year this year, and you know, like I did my first year, but I have no doubt that he'll represent AP7 at the fullest on that, and I wish him the best. So I don't have an issue with it. I don't. I hopefully. I'm sure we will, because I think the whole just racing and us being the rivals created a lot of the stuff. And I know for sure, you know, we both kind of feel the same way, because I see a lot of his interviews and what he says about me, and I actually feel the same way about him. Like, I have no actually problems with him. I thought I did. I didn't like Atlanta. You know, I still don't like that one, but you know, I got so much respect for that guy to still continue to be racing out there. It's crazy. And you know, I couldn't do it, obviously. I didn't do it, and I think just being a fan of his now, which is weird to say, I'm actually a fan of his, because it's admiring. It gives, I would almost say, old people like myself hope to do that. But just thinking of that guy and coming in 2002, racing him, and the competitor he was, and to still be out here doing that at his age is cool. So I'm sure, I don't know if we'll go to coffee, but I know one day we'll get out and play some golf and hang out with the family and stuff, and it's nothing but love. Yeah, for sure. You know, my plan was to definitely, once I got over the retirement and made that decision, I actually been having to itch to ride again, which is kind of nice. I didn't have that, and I don't know if that's a part of retirement or being around him a lot, but you know, I think the days of the golfing and you know, being at home, being away from the sport, I've been away long enough. I miss it, and now having that off my chest and being comfortable with retirement, I definitely look forward to getting back out. I don't have any exact plans on which races I'll be at, but you'll definitely see me a lot more. And you know, I got some things in the future that I want to do to kind of be around the riders a little bit more and kind of use my expertise on just racing and being James Stewart and having a chance to be out there in professional league to help other kids and other riders. So you'll see me around more.